Today we'll learn about motion. Motion and rest. The house is in rest, whereas the ball is in motion. So when do we say an object is in rest or motion? When the object changes its position with respect to time, then it is said to be in motion. Whereas an object which doesn't change its position with respect to time, then we say it to be in rest. There is a girl who is standing and she sees a car moving and she says that the car is in motion. The people sitting in the car say to themselves that they are at rest. Now, are they at rest or motion? It varies from one person to another person. So we say motion is relative. Scalar and vector quantities. Scalar quantities are the physical quantities which have only magnitude, which is the numerical value with its unit. Some examples of say scalar quantity are temperature, mass, and distance. Vector quantities are the physical quantities which have both magnitude and direction. Examples: displacement, force, acceleration, and velocity. Distance. There is a girl who covers a distance of 10 kilometers from her school to her house. Now what is distance here? The distance is the actual length of the path covered by any object. Distance is a scalar quantity. Why? Because it is expressed only through magnitude. The SI unit. What is SI unit? It is the standard unit which is used across the world. The SI unit of distance is meter and CGS, that is centimeter, gram and second unit is centimeter. 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meters. This is an odometer. It is a device which is used to measure the distance in any automobile. Displacement. If we consider the start point of the journey as u and the final point as v, that is initial position and the final position of your journey, then the length between the initial and the final position gives you the displacement. So displacement is the length of the initial position and the final position. Displacement is a vector quantity as it can be expressed in both magnitude and direction. It is the shortest distance between any two points, and the displacement is also the net distance in any journey. The SI unit of displacement is meter and CGS unit is centimeter. Uniform and non-uniform motion. We see a vehicle moving. Is it uniform or non-uniform? If we observe it carefully, we can see that in every 2 seconds of its journey, it covers equal 4 meters of distance. So we say that is a uniform motion. So when an object covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, then it is said to be in uniform motion. Now non-uniform motion is just opposite to that. If you see in the case 2, it covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time. You see that the time is equal over here, that is 2 seconds, but the distance covered in every 2 seconds varies. Like in the first 2 seconds, 2 meters is covered, and in the second 2 seconds, 4 meters is covered, and so on, and it keeps varying on. So, when an object covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, or maybe equal distances in unequal intervals of time, it is said to be in non-uniform motion. Speed. Speed is the distance covered in unit time. Speed is also in mathematically said distance by time Here, SI unit of speed is meter per second. And this, which we can see, it is a speedometer. Speedometer is a device that measures the speed of any automobile. Summary. Let us now recapitulate what we have learned in this session. When an object changes its position with respect to time, then it is said to be in motion, and when an object doesn't change its position with respect to time, it is said to be in rest. Motion varies from one another. There are two types of physical quantities, scalar and vector quantity. Distance is the total path covered by an object. Displacement is the shortest path between 2 points. Uniform motion, example, speed of light, non-uniform motion, example, speed of a car in a traffic jam. Speed is the distance traveled in unit time. Thank you for watching.